Do any of us remember where we left off?
I'm gonna leave it to the narrator and storyteller.
This is my part. That's my cue. Last time on the Hermit Chronicles, our band of fellow do-gooders went to the museum in order to steal an ancient artifact. They got coupons for free tacos. But is it even Tuesday?
Welcome back to Rolling Across the Pond, Hermit Chronicles. This is, I think this is part 2 of episode 3? No, episode 4. And this is part 2 of this object. Yeah, that's what it is, and that's who we are. I'm your GM, Jesse, and I am purple today. So that's a little bit of fun. Whoever knows what, you can introvert that the way you want. But I am purple.
Hi, I'm blue. I'm gonna play Reader, and I'm blue. Dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die.
Hello, I'm Isaac. I play the owl bear that's a circle of spores, and as everybody knows, it's not easy being green.
So yeah, welcome everyone to this wonderful side quest, main origins of Reader and Wil-i and the rest of the gang that's with them. So these guys are going into the museum to find this artifact that they don't know what it actually does, but they know it's here and they know it's a problem. And I believe I said it was a dagger as well. Yeah.
I even drew it.
You drew it? Ooh.
Yes.
Let's jump into the scene. You guys are moving past the entertainment and they are walking into this museum. And roll perception and I'll take you on a journey.
22.
That's amazing.
Was that not 20?
19 plus 3.
Ooh, very close.
Natural 20.
You will hopefully be seeing the museum, basically what the entrance anyways. You see these weird gems on top of these what do you call them? I can't even think. Stumps. And the stumps are acting like as pedestals for these gems, and they in that you see a statue of a great warrior, and then for Luke you also, well, actually both of you roll pretty well, so I'm going to give you hand in hand. See these benches, and you see it's kind of crowded. There's a lot of animals around, but there are a few peculiar animals, and you just see them as peculiar because they, as soon as you walked in, they kind of like clocked you, like they saw you, and they like for some reason made a mental note. And so the ones that did that were, you first see what you would assume to be the curator, like the person who kind of watches over the museum. And the reason you know that is because they have a name tag, and above that it says curator, and their name is Stu on the name tag, and it is a giant lobster. And they're kind of just guiding people left and right. And then you see a rooster, a very large rooster, wearing like not a sweater vest, a turtleneck sweater. I was gonna say jumper, as in England, but a turtleneck sweater that is quite bright white. But it looks like like I said, they're very intently like, okay, like this group of random animals that work together, that look like they're together. You also see one other, yeah, you see a kangaroo next to the rooster. And this kangaroo is built, and like, you can see the fluidity of her body. You can see her massive, like, muscular legs, and she's wearing kind of something that doesn't need to be worn in a museum, like a very silk dress, very, like, it's not even summery. It's kind of like she's gone to the wrong date.
The wrong date?
Yeah, like she went to a date and she was like expecting something different. And you see those three, and the of course you obviously see the security that's there that are crow. Well, you can only assume they're crow harpies. So they look very, again, quite enticing, but at the same time they're wearing security outfits. So they use it as defense. They don't use it as offense in this place because they're security. But you can see they have a quite attractive facial structure and whatnot. And other than that, you see families with little ones. You see, yeah, other visitors going around. You do, yeah. So that's basically what you see. And you see there's the stairs right, like, down the hall, and you see there's 4 doors that go to different parts of the museum.
I want to grab Reader in one arm, kind of like a pal, and rush him over to, like, that first podium with, like, that crystal on it. And I want to be like, look at this, buddy. And I want to get as close as I can to that crystal without touching it.
So out of curiosity, are these skeletons victims or warriors?
Displays.
So the skeletons in there, they are a part of the exhibit. They are part of the aesthetic. So the skeletons aren't, what do you call it? What am I trying to say? They're not real.
Okay.
They're more displays.
Okay.
They're kind of just to create the atmosphere of this is an old place.
They're not what happens when you touch a do not touch.
No.
So we can touch as much as we want. Cool.
That's why I wanted to get up on the crystal, be like, is there something that's going to trigger if I get too close?
Well, there could still be, but it doesn't mean you're going to die. What do you want to do? You guys are looking for this thing. You can't see it here.
So it's not in this, because I know we sent the lion to scout things out.
Yes, that's true. I forgot that Caesar went out. Let me roll perception for him.
Clara was with us? I'm trying to remember who else is here.
So it's just you two, and is the bird with you?
Yeah, I think so. Because we talked about what his name was.
But I don't think it was Clara, because Clara is the fox.
Yeah. Sorry, I meant the fox previously, but if she is there, she's not.
She's not.
Right. Okay.
The bird is with you, yes.
So it's just the 4 of them.
Yes, it is just the 4 of you, and your getaway driver is still there.
I totally remember, but I'm just testing to see if you do, and for the audience. What animal was the getaway driver again?
Kylie, the koala.
That's it.
Yes, there's an eagle that is with you called Over.
I know we just started the episode, but fellow listeners, it's time for intermission.
Cool. So we're back. Not that you know we ever left, because I'll probably edit all that out. But yes, so you guys have noticed these other animals. You have noticed that there is no inclination of the object, and in your earpiece you hear Caesar. Hey mates, I still can't find anything. Oh man, I went totally northern. I can't find anything. So maybe you guys start your look around. I've already looked in the what I can only say is the mushroom entrance. So if you want to look in other places, you're welcome to. But I'm gonna keep walking around and trying to find my way around first. I'll keep in touch and let me know what you find.
Are the stairs going up and down, or is that just a spiral?
Up and down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah. There's one level up and then there's one level down.
Was there anything that happened when Wil-i put his finger too close to the object? Like, there's no alarms or anything, right?
How close did you put it?
I said I wanted to get as close as I could without touching.
Okay, then there's no alarm. As long as you didn't touch it, there's no alarm. But you did see the one of the crow harpies poke an eye out, like just like
Light. Okay.
simply just take a glance.
Poke an eye. Are they like
No, they have eyes here.
gargoyling?
No.
Are they like No, like that. Are they gargoyling on the sides? Like they're just.
No, I mean they're sentient, like they're walking around. They're being security guards. They're just watching the objects. You guys are so close to this artifact. I guess it's an artifact. This gem that you see, it does in it. It says this is an indigenous rock. This is native to the Golden Kingdom, and even within these walls, you may find some remnants of this gem.
So there's no hint as to where. You just have to
No,
touch
no hint to where. Right.
Is there any like maps or whether they're
Like you are here.
Yeah, you can.
dagger is here?
Next to the statue, there is a. You are here. These are the next floor up is this, and the next floor down is this.
Can we see if there's any kind of hint at like where the dagger would be?
Ooh, okay. That's different. So the dagger. Now you do see in the map there is a weapons room where old and new weapons are put on display in that room.
How far away is it?
Whether it's there or not, you still don't know, but you see that it is on the first floor or the second floor, depending on what country you're from, and in the bottom left entrance.
And where are we in terms of left and right?
So you'd go up the stairs and forward all the way to the end of the balcony to the right. So I'll show you the next map if you do go upstairs, but
Yeah, I kind of turn to Wil-i and be like, is that sound is?
Yeah. I don't want to be side by side with it. I want to be following right behind Leader.
okay. I will say roll an insight check first as you're walking about those animals you tagged, especially the rooster.
I was gonna ask. The curator didn't do anything when we were almost touching the things, right?
No. Again, they're just keeping an eye out.
He did seem concerned though, and not like he's like, oh, he just didn't care.
Not that he didn't care. He's the runner of the place, but he's not like gonna jump on everybody who's tried that. This is a museum. How many times have people tried that? You know,
Especially with kids around.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15 for the insight.
With the 15, do you want to roll insight as well, reader?
Sure. Roughly the same.
Okay. With the 15, they definitely look suspicious, like they're looking for something. You don't necessarily know if it's the dagger or if it's something else they're going to steal from this place. But you also notice that as you are walking past them, reader, or walking towards them, they do, actually, let me roll for this for a second.
I'm going to be mildly annoyed if you just go, oh, wait, no, you don't see anything. It's fine.
No, I'm not going to do that. They basically, as you, reader, pass them, the kangaroo woman kind of peels out and starts walking behind you fairly closely.
Like, is she between him and I?
Yes, she's between. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And then with that insight as well, Wil-i, you notice that the rooster is behind you. so you guys head to the second floor or the first floor, whatever you want to call it. And so when you enter the top floor, I'm just going to say that from now on, you see display cases of different kinds of things. There's different art, there's outfits, there's, as you can see on the, I don't know if it's your right or your left, as in your character's left, you will see a stay out sign or banner that you're not sure why that's there. It didn't show up on the map. And it usually means, you could probably detect that it means that this is either a new exhibit or that there are other things that is not ready, it's not prepared yet for public view. But if you go all the way down and then to the character's right, that is the weapons area.
What is the area under construction?
The area under construction is to your left.
What is it? Like, what should be there?
Are we able to tell, or is it that early in development?
It's that early in development that if you you could probably, if you snuck in, then you might know what it is, but you don't know it from just looking at it from the outside.
Yeah, the map didn't say anything about it.
No, the map didn't say anything.
How many other people are in this room?
About 16 other animals.
I want to staying close to that exit, and I want to be looking into this display, but kind of side eyeing that under construction area, and I'd like to proceed, see what I could see there.
I would say you can't see anything that far away because it is probably pitch black in there.
Okay. I have dark vision for 60 feet.
If that's so, then you just see the entrance and there's nothing there.
Okay.
As in a long hallway, or it's just empty?
So it what it does, it does enter into a room, but you would just see
just a dark room.
Just a dark room so far. You don't see the outer perspective. You'd see the entrance of the glow and then the dim light.
Okay.
Actually, you work in caves. You could definitely tell that there's a few crates around.
From my perspective, can I see any writing or symbolism on them?
You would have to roll for that one. Yeah, probably perception or investigation.
I'll go perception because that's a +3 instead of a -1. That was a nat 1.
You think it's a part of it's how do I hurt you with this? You can't read it. In the end, you start walking absentmindedly towards it to get closer to look at the stuff, and you do kind of try and push past the bands, the tape, the caution tape, the stay out tape, and one of the harpy, the crow, immediately runs over and is "Excuse me, sir, what are you doing?"
I want to be sorry, just kind of got lost in thought.
Okay, can you step back?
Nah, I just want to look at the ground and take one big step back and then look at him.
More?
Yeah, how many more?
A good 5 steps would be great.
All right, I'll take 5 steps. 5 feet back.
Oh, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you. And actually, roll a charisma save.
Charisma save. 19.
Okay, you're fine. Because they wink at you and for a second there you're she's not cute. And then in a second you're just wait a second. She's not my type. She's too little.
As in normal size or
yeah.
3 foot tall?
Normal sized.
Okay.
In the most Ivan Drago voice, just internally in my head is just I'd crush you.
Exactly.
That is kind of what I was thinking. Could we just defeat them by stepping on them?
You might be able to.
I got a lot of strength and size.
That's true. But you roll perception reader as well. Yeah, just reader.
13. You
don't notice the kangaroo anymore.
As in I forgot about her, or she's gone?
You don't... You lost track of her, and for a second you I don't know if you were monitoring it at all, but you basically, she's not in your line of sight anymore.
Is the rooster still with me?
The rooster is near you, but more inconspicuous now that you have drawn attention to yourself.
All right.
Yeah.
And it's just the two of them?
Just the two of them that you've noticed. Actually, you rolled a natural 20. You did notice a what I can only repeat as a mechanical mouse thing that it looks like it has a wind up top that moves around, but it doesn't look like it's stopping, and it's staying with the rooster for now.
And does the rooster look like he's going in a particular direction?
Right now, he's looking at one of the cabinets that is next to the stairs.
So he's still like near the entrance, like kind of like that first cabinet I was looking at.
Yeah, but he's on the opposite side. He's very much trying to disassociate himself with that. So far that's the case. You do hear in your earpiece again, Caesar says, just check the library area, and again didn't find anything.
Is the library connected to one of these other two?
The library is in the first floor, the ground floor, and it is to one of the right rooms. So he's still on the ground floor. He's just letting you know that he's
Mostly just taking mental notes of like if we were in trouble, how fast he can get here.
But... Sure. And and Orr is with you, or not with you, still trying to be a spy, trying to be inconspicuous, but he's still bird and still like shiny things. So I think he's kind of stuck with the gems right now at the first floor. He's still just looking at them and analyzing them quite a bit. So he's not with you either. But if you do need them, you can just call on them.
Yeah, I might start heading towards the weapons.
Cool.
As soon as I see him do that, I just want to give like a small delay and start following him as well. Like maybe like stopping like at this cabinet to be like, and then walking away.
Okay, cool. When you're at that cabinet, you notice that the kangaroo is at the entrance to that room right next to that cabinet.
And that's the room that we're trying to go to, right? With the armor?
No, on the other side.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do we know what the other one is?
The other one you would know is the the creative room. It's not necessarily it doesn't have a name, but it's like it displays different things. It's like the event room, and it allows local artists to display certain things. And so that is a room where new things get put in it, probably and also other artifacts. Like sometimes other artifacts get put in there, like just to be like, hey, don't forget about this guy. So you enter the weapons room, and I will allow you to enter that. And it's literally just display after display after display of weapon racks.
Okay.
Is there anything of interest?
I was gonna say, like, is it categorized like here are the axes, here are the swords, or are they just kind of everywhere?
They're kind of everywhere, but they follow a distinct pattern of this is what this war used, this is what this battle was on, this is what this hero did and used, and this is what this hero's weapons were.
There's no linear category though, right? Not like chronological or...
No, not necessarily that specific. Because for, I don't know, no other words I can say that you guys are animals, and in reality, this museum is a reflection of something that is lost in reality of animals themselves, because it's a museum and history and all that. But they still, the humanoid aspect of it is they have to cherish and hold true to certain aspects of humanity. It's like breaking the fourth wall, kind of like really, really deep looking into this. So if you want me to really get into it, you can roll, and if you get a natural 20, I will get into the fourth wall breaking, but
It all started in the 4th grade.
exactly.
From our previous research, do we know what time era this dagger is from? Or when it was used? That way we could, instead of just going row by row, we could hone in on like a possible area where it could be. Also, how many people are in here?
I would say there's only about 2 or 3 other animals in here because it's not that exciting. It sounds the most exciting, but it's kind of like library book of weapons. You look at it, you look at you can even pick them up. You can pick them up, you can look at them, you can look at like the rust on them, you can look at the way a hilt was made, the way the blade was formed, and you can look at the designs and everything, and then you kind of just put it back.
Are there guards?
Yeah, they're not in there. There's no guards in this weapon room, but there is a lot of something that you don't know because you have to roll investigation.
Alright. It's a 7 with a -1.
Yeah, you think if you wanted to steal something, you could totally do it.
We just look around a bit for the dagger if there's some.
Roll investigation. So yeah, with feeling that way, what are you looking for, Wil-i? You're gonna roll investigation as well.
Yeah, I want to start Are the 2 people in here together, or are they just kind of around?
They're just around. I think they're more history buffs than warriors. You look at them and there's a gazelle that has glasses and another a penguin, but a different looking penguin than the one in the future. The one, yeah, he's got he's more of the tropical ones where they have like the
king penguins,
feathers and stuff.
Right? No, is that what they're called? Emperor.
What?
Emperor penguins.
Yeah. No, I think emperor is the ones with no hair thing. You can Google this.
Oh, it's starting. Isaac's joining against the DM party.
Oh, it's not the king penguin. Okay.
Yeah, see, I didn't think it was.
It's the emperor, isn't it?
No, it's not the emperor either.
I think it's.
You're talking about the ones with like the fluff, right?
Yeah.
Southern rockhopper penguin, or a maca.
I think they're more in the tropics area or something.
Or are you talking about the ones with the yellow? Because that's a macaroni penguin.
Oh, I want the macaroni ones. Let's do that one. I didn't know they existed, but let's do that one.
I typed in king penguin, and people are like, also these penguins, or a crested penguin is also the same as a macaroni.
Macaroni.
Let's go with the macaroni one, just so we could say like if he do anything, it's macaroni.
And his name is Mac.
Yes.
Or Cheesy. That's his name. His name is Cheesy. That's anyways. So you see those 2, but you also do see that as you guys are investigating. So roll your investigations. Did you roll already, reader?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
More than Isaac.
I got a 15. It's a 16, but I get a -1.
That's pretty good.
Well, I got a 15, but with a boost. So
okay.
Worse than him.
Well, you guys don't really. You see a lot of great weapons. A lot of great warriors have fought with these weapons, but nothing gives off an aura of, and you're not 100% sure of what you're looking for, but nothing feels magical, and you know you're looking for a magic dagger, and nothing.
Is that it could still be here, or is it like it's not here?
It's not here. You come to the conclusion it's not here. But you also, with the 15, do notice that the rooster and the kangaroo have now walked into the room and have kind of been shadowing you,
So they're keeping an eye on both of us.
Basically.
Alright.
But you notice that the mechanical mouse is not there anymore.
Oh.
Do they look like security, or do they look like...
No, like I said, the white turtleneck sweater with the nice trousers, and then the elegant dress.
Kangaroos all dressed pretty.
Yeah. And the roosters dress more...
casual?
Usefulness over style, but...
Would they still be called turtlenecks?
I don't know.
In an animal world?
Yeah, I guess so, because it still reflects a turtle.
I guess that would be the equivalent of, eating ladyfingers.
Yeah.
It sounded weird to have a turtleneck.
Yeah. So in that or, you hear or on it and on the comm, and he's like, I think I need help. I think I need help. And he's still at the bottom. Yeah.
I'm fine with just dropping everything and heading over to him.
Yeah.
I want to go with him, but I'll roll a sleight of hand for this.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast infestion into the room. So I just shoot out a cloud of bugs and mites and creepy crawlies, and I just want to be like, "Ew, disgusting bugs," and like make it like that's why we're leaving.
Ooh. So one of my questions for you, Isaac, is like, because you're a druid, you're not a wizard. You don't like just have magical powers. You're like,
We'll just say I shook it out from my wings. They just live there.
cool. Great. So then all these bugs happen. I'm gonna say intimidation in there, because some of them, these are nerds in there. These two guys are nerds, so they're probably not going to be too happy.
Yeah, that's why I was like, all right, this could be a good distraction. That way it's not like, first I see a mechanical mouse and now bugs? What kind of establishment do you have here?
Yeah. So both nerds are like running out like, and in that you hear on one of the radios of one of the crow harpies, and it's the curator, and he's like, "Did I hear bugs? Did I hear bugs? I'm going to investigate this immediately." And you're the flipper clapper of the shell legs that he has.
I'll do that awkward like side walk to where I'm like, "Oh yeah, go past me. It's disgusting over there."
And the other two are disgusted, but they're kind of still just staying in the weapons area as you guys run. So Rita, you run off, and Willie, you run off, but more elegantly.
I'm more like a power walking mom, like in the suburbs, just.
Yeah, exactly. And you find one of the janitorial staff, not just one, but 2 or 3 on top of 4, and he's just like, I don't know where I was going into this room, and he points to actually the same room that you see Caesar coming out of at the exact same time, because you all heard the same call. And he's like, yeah, mates, I went in there too, and I didn't see anything, so I don't. And he's like, they just dumped me. I don't know what's going on. They're mad. They seem angry.
Reader, give me 3 coupons.
Okay.
I go up to him and I'm just like, hey guys, I'm sorry. We're tourists. I'm sorry if we offended you in any way.
We're tourists.
Tourists. Here's some coupons for some tacos. I'm sorry. Hey, I'll admit I almost touched some stuff too. I had to pull back because I just got so excited. This place is beautiful. You got a bug problem upstairs, but it's still a beautiful place.
One of them says, I didn't like his face. He didn't touch anything. I just didn't like his face. And I need you to roll a persuasion check on the coupon with advantage. I'll say advantage because it's so funny. And I'll give you both inspiration, just because you guys have done such a good job with making me laugh and your creativity and how to solve things.
That's an 18.
Let me do it. Yeah. Oh man, these guys. Thank you for the coupon. They get off of them, pick them up, and then I still don't like your face, but
I want to grab him by the cheeks like our friend, and I'll be like, I see what you mean, but he's mine. And I just want to be like, I didn't mean that.
Okay. I don't know. I believe you're not for that. Okay, I trust you. Okay. Sorry. I've been getting headaches, and I've been getting mad. I don't know, for the past few days. I don't know what's going on. There's been deaths and killings, and I don't know if that's affecting my mind, but I just getting mad. I'm just getting angry.
You want a hug?
Probably these tacos are really calming me down, though. Thank you for that.
Glad I could help you make your day better.
Thank you. And he like waves over. As a curator, you see like crawling by on his legs, trying to get up the stairs, like just ignoring what just happened, just in the janitor. And they're like, we're gonna go on break. We're gonna go get some tacos. And he's just like, whatever, there are bugs. There are bugs. We need to stop them.
I want to be like, hey, before you guys go, we heard rumors when we were coming up the stairs into this building that there's like a really cool dagger here. And I was just like, oh, that sounds cool. But like, so far I haven't been able to see it. Do you know anything about that?
Oh, the dagger. Oh. And the other one that's very well spoken. Like, oh, well, that dagger. Yes, I love looking at it. Okay, firstly. And we actually, we know exactly where it is. We put it there. We clean around it often. It's because it calls to us. But recently we haven't been able to. Just today, we've not actually seen it. And you kind of see them getting a little bit more angry again as they're starting to talk about it. Like, I really miss it. I want to see it again. I need to go. And like they shake it off and they leave.
Yeah, but where is it?
It is the last place we put it to is with the storage upstairs, but that could have been moved because the displays for the creativity has been changed this morning, and we haven't seen it today. So,
do we know where the storage is?
Well, yeah. So it's either in the storage upstairs, which you can only assume is probably that area where it's all the crates, or the creative area, which is the place on the opposite of the weapons. And I need to roll. Oh man, that's so funny. Okay. You see, as they're running off and they hear that, you see the rooster kind of tumble down the stairs for a second, and they get 1 damage. Yeah, it's like they barged into a conversation, kind of like fall. Like they were trying to listen and they didn't work.
Okay, I want to run up to him and be like, "Are you okay, sir? Sir, are you okay?"
Well, you see here, Sonny, I don't know. I lost my balance at some point. I think my partner just pushed me. Maybe I don't know.
Your partner?
I mean my date. Yes, he's quite a handful.
Is the kangaroo behind him on the stairs?
The kangaroo is not behind him.
How big is this flight of stairs?
Just 2. So it's like you can't see the next one up. It is like
okay.
It's like stairs,
and then like a break, and then like
wall,
more stairs.
Stairs, yeah.
Okay.
Here, have a free taco coupon, and then I'll go up the stairs.
Well, Sonny, you made my day. You made my day. Great.
Anytime, pay it forward.
I wanna like use use my feathers to dust him off. Just
you boys are just keeping an old fella like me, just keeping me young. Yeah.
Oh, he's old and fell down the stairs.
Maybe you don't know. If that's how you react, then yeah.
I might. Well, just because Reader's not the most socially adept, he'd be like, "What? You're old and fell down the stairs? Are you okay?"
Well, I'm not that old, Sonny. I just not as young as I used to be.
Are you 30?
I'm not as poor as I used to be either.
As long as you're okay. Pat him, but maybe a little bit too hard.
Yeah.
But...
Now, if you excuse me, and he like books it upstairs.
I wanna call out, be like, "Watch out for them bugs."
Oh yes, sir. Sorry, thank you. Yeah. What do you guys do? Do you tell the others that what the janitor said?
Yeah. I want to just be like, hey, they said it's in a storage area, but it could have been moved. It was to the like artsy area, right?
Yeah. You just hear she's Do we want to split up? Me and Or can go to
I was
one of them, and you can go to the
I
other?
was thinking that 2 and 2. Just...
Yeah, you guys see if you could find the storage area. I feel like me and Reader are still being good tourists.
We are tourists.
We could still go into a more public area, and that way our friend that just caused a commotion could kind of stay out of the praying eyes of people.
Great. Cool. Great. He says, "It's a fantastic idea. I'll be upstairs."
So Or and Caesar are going to go into like the police-lined place?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, they walk up. Do they walk up before you? You don't wait for them?
Well, they're not with us, so...
No. So you just go. Yeah, so you go up and you head to the storage area, you head to the art area, where it's a bit hard to tell, but again, you can see pretty well, so I'm just going to give it to you. It is there in the bottom right corner, and as you enter it, because it's a public place, there's about 1 or 2 animals in there. There's also the kangaroo is also in there. Now, when you walk in, it is so tight.
So is it tight to our big standards, or is it tight to like normal?
Yes.
Okay.
No, to your big standards. So it's so tight for you guys, and the displays around you can see, because they're quite large displays covering other displays. Everything, as far as you can tell, is so far made of glass.
Okay. So this is the rich part of the display.
Anything cool? I don't think we could snap. Is there?
You have to roll investigation with disadvantage, depending on how far you want to go in.
Start walking towards the tentacle.
I'm gonna need a dex save.
Wait, am I dexterous? No, I'm not. Just a straight dex save, or like an athletics?
A dex save with disadvantage.
This is not gonna go well. That'll be a 12.
Okay, that's not too bad. I'd say you hold your own. It wasn't too bad of an area, so you didn't knock anything. You kind of brushed against some things that kind of swiveled, but nothing fell over.
I just suck in my big old gut.
And what?
I just suck in my feathery gut to just
exactly. Yeah, you walk through and you notice that this. Now you roll investigation. Reader, where are you going?
If it's with disadvantage?
It is with disadvantage. It depends how far. So if you're going to look at something and you're not going to move towards it, you're going to do disadvantage. If you're going to move towards it, you're going to roll dex saves with disadvantage. And then probably investigation. Possibly with disadvantage, or depending on where you are. Right now, he doesn't have to roll investigation with disadvantage because it's kind of an open area, so it's not disadvantage.
But if I go inside, it's going to be disadvantage.
It could be disadvantage because you're investigating something. So that means you're analyzing, you're looking around it, so that means you can still bump into things around you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just want to see if there's the dagger or anything of particular interest. I'll do that with disadvantage.
I'm going to say you have to go in for that, and so you'd have to walk. You have to do a dex save with disadvantage. Because right now you can't see everything. Like I said, there's a massive ship that's next to you that you can't see past from that angle.
So I rolled a 15 on that investigation.
Okay, you can see from there, it looks like this is, they're very creative, they're very elegant, they're very expensive, but it doesn't look like there's a lot of displays look old. They all look pretty modern from that side, on that side. So if you want to go deeper, then you can see more. You can get more of an investigation. But
is that a treasure chest next to me?
So there is I believe there is a chest and treasure, but it's all made of glass. So it's not actual treasure and it's not an actual chest.
Oh, okay. I'm getting what you're saying now. All right. Yeah. For like those couple of minutes, I had the -1 intelligence of it.
But they're made to look like them, but they yeah, you can definitely tell they're glass. What did you get, Reader?
For Dex or
For the Dex.
For Dex, I got 12.
Okay, 12. Yeah, again, you didn't knock anything over, but you'd have to get in there. And so far, so you can roll investigation with disadvantage again because you have a better perspective, or you can go one deeper and then you pretty much can see if it's there for sure or not.
Yeah. Can I? You said before that it's like a feeling of magic. Could I try to see if there is some kind of?
So you can roll Arcana. Yeah, sure.
Also with disadvantage.
Probably because you're right in the middle of like all the glass, and you can see that the kangaroo is quite far in and is investigating quite intently. What did you get with your? Did you go in more, Willie?
No, I'm still
okay.
Like from where I am, I just turned around and looked at the chest. Where would you say the kangaroo is?
So it would be if you were looking at it. Yeah. They are like properly next to the statues.
Okay.
To where that's what you can see, but you can't see past this carriage. You can't see like the tree really. You can't see underneath the tree and stuff like that. You could probably see the mushroom, but not fully. And there's other things other than what's on the map as well that are there.
I want to make my way towards the mushroom.
Okay.
It's me.
Yeah, sure. So I need a dex save for that.
While he's rolling that, what is the anvil? Out of curiosity, if that's what I think.
It's an anvil made of glass.
That's all it is. It's not.
Yeah.
It's a 13.
This time you did hit something and it fell over. I would say it would either be the treasure chest or there was probably some like self-reflection models that are there of like smaller animals that they put throughout it, and they kind of made as like we don't have pictures, so you have to sculpt ourselves. So they sculpted themselves, and you broke them. I would say you broke about one or two.
What is anybody coming to get me, or is it just like am I just standing there awkwardly?
Let me actually, let me roll instead of just assuming. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine for now. I think they're still trying to figure out the bug issue that was happening.
Man, what's up with that? Am I right?
But did bring the kangaroo to notice you heavily. I mean, she already probably did notice you, but like she'd notice you now. Yeah. But did you want to roll investigation on the mushroom?
Yeah.
All right, do it. What did you get, Reader, for your Arcana check?
With disadvantage?
Yeah, I think so.
One of them was a nat 20, but the other one is 16 in total. Like with the
you don't feel different. You don't know, but it does seem like this stuff is valuable. So there could be some magic in one of them, but you're not sure.
Okay. I want to, Mr. Blue. Is there anything on that side of this happening?
Ah, okay. Yes, I think, and as he says, I think, you hear nothing.
Is there a sound of of the falling out or anything? Or you just
yeah, like a quick pop and then nothing.
Okay, I might just be trying to encourage Willie to be like, all right, we should probably go. There's something happening. You probably heard it, but we should probably.
Yes, you both heard that. Yeah.
Right, I'll let Isaac do what he's doing, finishing up.
So, yeah, with the investigation, it was a 3 minus 1, so it was a 2.
So it looked like a really good, well-made mushroom. It almost looked super authentic, like it grew there.
I want to look at my shoulder and look at some of the ones growing on me and be like, nothing beats the real thing. I'm just like,
yeah, exactly.
You look nothing like that, Fred.
And then it kind of lets out a little bit of mushroom dust, and then just collapses back.
I want to pay attention to the path I took on the way here to be more careful on my way out.
Okay, then I would say Dex save. No advantage, no disadvantage. Just because that you have a pretty clear path because you broke so far.
A 9.
A 9. Okay, Rita, you need to do a dex save if you're getting back with disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, you break that treasure chest and probably knock the mushroom a bit where it doesn't break, but it's on its side.
I want to turn to the kangaroo and be like, remember, the real treasure is the friends we meet along the way, not that. And just walk out of the room.
Just look at you like, okay, weird.
Or wait, no. I want to grab another one of the coupons and just like set it on the ground and be like, I didn't see anything, did you?
So there's also another animal also in there, like that now is just like livid. I can't believe you're doing this and you're okay with it.
Like, is it a nerd or somebody who works there? Or?
Just a nerd that's like what?
Is he close to me?
Like they're no.
Okay, never mind.
They're putting up their, if you look at, like, they're finishing up their soldier on the bottom right or the bottom left. Yeah.
With the levels of charisma he has, I just want to like take one of the cards and just kind of attempt to throw it at him, but it kind of just.
Well, first roll your dex save.
Oh yeah, you got to see if you knock over it.
I got a nat 1. So.
Oh no! Okay, so you just start a chain reaction from the chariot down to that guy, and you basically knock over everything in that room. But I will say that does clear a path for you to make it easier to get out quickly. On the other hand, you have blocked the kangaroo from it coming at you very quickly because there is now just an immense amount of glass everywhere.
Now I want to do the whole like talk about. So it was like you didn't see anything.
Okay, they just look scared.
I want to look at Reader and I want to look at the kangaroo because me and the kangaroo already had an understanding. And be like, if anyone asks, that nerd in the corner, and I just like shake my head and be like, ah.
As you say that, a bird, a crow, just a regular crow, not a crow heartbeat, a crow, starts walking as loud as it can. It says, display destroyed, display destroyed, display destroyed.
Where is it?
And it's above. It's like, I think if you were to stand, you could probably hit it or something, but it is sounding its alert. And now if you, as it says that, like after the second time, you do start hearing that throughout the museum.
Can I make a grapple check? I want to grab him.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
The nerd or me?
No, the crow.
The
that's
bird.
screaming.
The bird. Oh, the crow. Okay. It's like what?
All right. It's a nat 1.
A natural one.
Yes.
I knew it.
Oh.
So you try and do that, and as you do that, you break a hole in the wall and you destroy the display that's in between, and you're able to actually exit that way if you'd like. Because you try and grab it, you actually grab the edge, and your legs just go straight through the wall. And again, it's just now it's like display destroyed. Loser's gone. Loser's gone.
This place is sizest.
And the curator is right there, taking care of the bugs. So they just turn around. They hear the walls break, and you immediately notice as well or at least Wil-i notices as he flies through the display case. You see Caesar and Orr running out of their area.
I want to, like, get up and be like, there's bugs in there, too. I tried to swat them, and it just went crazy.
I would say deception with disadvantage.
I can cast another thing of Vestion.
No, you know what? It doesn't work because the crow is right there. It knows. It's an automatic fail. Roll. Let's see. Roll.
Well, if we're doing this like their word against ours, we got maybe the kangaroo, me, Wil-i,
sure,
on our side.
We could maybe
roll
intimidate that nerd in the corner.
Roll with disadvantage. Deception with disadvantage first.
Deception with disadvantage. One of them was a 19. The other one was a natural 1. It's back-to-back ones, man.
He just looks at you. The crow harpies, you see the ones that were in the front of the building fly up to the first, to the second floor, to the next level up, to the top floor where you're at, and then there's about 3 up there walking around, and they're just turned to you, and they start singing their enchanting song, and so as well, Caesar and Orr you see them, like I said, and they you don't necessarily see this specifically, but they are holding something wrapped in a cloth. Yeah. So I need everybody to do a DC 12 Wisdom save.
About time.
Nice. I'll say with a natural 20.
Can that count for both of us?
If you since you roll a natural 20, I'll say you can help somebody so they can roll with advantage.
Yeah, no.
And by somebody, I mean
like to pick
Wil-i,
one?
because
Yeah, okay.
he's the only other one they're coming after.
I'll roll again because I got a 7. Hey, there we go, 19.
19. Cool. Actually, let me do a quick roll myself.
I was gonna be like, D&D Beyond, really? Are you gonna make me have these many bad rolls?
So
might have to bust out the physical dice.
yeah, exactly. You both feel like for a second you did actually not even for a second. So for a second, Wil-i, you did kind of feel like, oh, I feel like I need to listen to these ladies. Automatically we're like, what are they doing?
So socially awkward, so he doesn't understand anything about like flirting or seduction. It just, oh, cool, son.
and you immediately you saw Wil-i, and you kind of grab his arm and you're like, hey, do you know what's going on? And that snaps him out of it. And Caesar and Orr didn't have to roll because it wasn't directed towards them. But roll perception for me.
Both of us?
Both of you. Yeah.
Not with disadvantage.
Not with disadvantage.
15.
15.
Hey, wait, what kind of perception are we?
Like you're looking kind of like, okay, who else is this affecting?
15.
And you do notice that the nerd in the room is like ruling and totally entranced, and the kangaroo actually also is quite entranced. And all of a sudden you just hear Caesar, let's go, move, we're gonna go now.
Or looks fine though.
Yeah, Orr is fine as well. Orr kind of like, instead of him looking fine, he kind of looks panicked, but he's not like entranced or anything. He's just like, we did something wrong, and you see him jump off the edge and just fly through the entrance of the building, like just to get out as fast as he can. And actually, Caesar also takes the leap down. He's just like, we gotta go.
Yeah, lion pounce. Yeah, I'll jump and follow.
The reader's behind me to our closest exit, correct?
Yes, you would have to make a right and then your next exit. Yeah.
Alright.
Or you could jump the fence, the gate area, and you get to the bottom floor faster, but you could take some damage.
And these harpies are like honest, right? Like
they're getting closer, but you didn't get entranced by them, so they're not that strong, but they use their song to hypnotize you, and then you take psychic damage constantly for like the next minute.
Before leaving, I want to be like, well, this has been a hoot, and I cast Thunder Wave.
How does that work? Like, do you like? Is it because of the static electricity you collected in your fur or your feathers?
just a big wave of my wings and just a big old whoo.
Nice.
But I project a 15-foot cube. They have to make a Constitution saving throw. On failed, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from us.
Okay, so roll damage.
Alright.
Okay, what was the DC?
11.
11. Two harpies take half, and one rolled a natural 1, so that one gets double.
All right, so
And
the
then-
one oh yeah, there's another guy in there too. There's the caretaker.
And then the others just take the normal damage.
All right, so I rolled an 8.
Okay, so do you want to roll again for the one that rolled a 1, and then just add it to that?
That's a 9, so 17.
That one obliterated. Like as you do it, it like you just hear. It's like that's not even it's not even chicken or anything. It just makes that noise and it like pops and just feathers.
Have you guys seen the first Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie?
Yes.
Like, and Ivan Ooze gets mad at his like crow creature and he like points at it and just goes and just
That's
feathers.
Exactly it. And then the rest kind of just they get hurt, but they're okay-ish.
I just mostly wanted to make distance.
Yeah, but they were very close to you. Yeah, so they get knocked quite far. Yeah. So do you take the leap, Reader?
Yeah.
Or do you just go down the stairs?
I'm just gonna follow suit.
Okay. Roll I want to say a dex save. It's not that high, so just just a regular dex save.
14.
Okay, yeah, sure. I would say DC 10 probably to pass it. So yeah, that's fine.
I would like to follow suit, but like since I'm a flightless bird, this is the one time where I want to spread my wings.
Yeah, do it. That'd be funny. I just say a regular again. A regular. Yeah, it's not high enough for you to get traction to actually glide down either.
All right, so it was a dex save, right?
Yeah.
That's a 5.
Ooh, okay. So you spread your wings, and it actually gets caught in one of the chandeliers, and you don't get stuck. You get knocked, and you don't take any damage from the chandelier, but you do get hit on the floor. So take a D6 of damage, I think it is.
I rolled a 1. Yay!
Nice.
The only good
so you
one
take
I've
1
had.
damage.
All right.
You are all out of there, and in a way, as you're rushing out, you do feel it a bit more at ease in this museum now. You feel like, okay, you feel like there's something that had to do with the artifact that made everybody a little bit more tense, a little bit more angry.
No, it was all that pretentious glass sculptures. After I broke that, it just like it made the room flow so much better. No one's getting light shined in their eye, you know.
In the coming days, you will see. Do not allow photos of Reader and of Wil-i on the outside of the museum now. along with the kangaroo and the nerd as well cannot go in.
Like that's a real corporate culprit right there. No, look, his bounty's higher than mine. No.
Yeah, so you always escape. Do you head back towards the taco place or
Celebratory tacos.
Do we have our getaway cart?
so let me see actually. Let me roll to see where she's at.
Especially since they're free.
She is probably not exactly at the taco place, but that is kind of where your rendezvous was going to be at because they were like, free tacos. She didn't actually get any because she's been in the getaway wagon. So she's like,
so we kind of have to like wait around till she's there, or do we just need to go there and find her?
You can't hear anything on the intercom because it's not working for Caesar, so he can't contact her. But you guys are running, so and she knows that you're supposed to meet at the taco place to end it, and so she's parked away. But if one of you rolls, I don't know, insight maybe, or both of you roll insight to see, okay, if Caesar's comm is not working, maybe try mine to her, and then see.
I got a 16.
18.
Yeah, I'd say both of you kind of make that realization, like maybe mine still works, maybe Caesar's is the one that had a problem. So you try and you try and connect highly. And what do you say? Either or both of you.
If you're ready to run, then we got you tacos.
Okay, sure. And you hear, yeah, tacos. And as you're running toward the taco place, you do see a wagon kind of with a koala in the front of it, pulling it like heavy, like this tacos, yeah. So she meets you at the taco place. Immediately, Caesar says, "So sorry, I'm sorry, mates. There's something wrong with me comms, and I can't communicate with anybody for some reason. We ran into some riffraff with the rooster, and they tried to. We found the artifact, and immediately, or I don't know if it was from the janitors that happened earlier, but he got really mad and was offended that the rooster was basically a not flying bird, and it had like the weirdest turtleneck on, and so it like there was a major thing that happened between them. I barely ripped him away while I stole the artifact, but we're safe. The rooster is fine, or cannot hurt anybody for some reason. It, like he tried and tried and tried, and the rooster was just yeah. It just wasn't. It wasn't pretty. The sight of a fight. It was like the girliest, or not. Never mind. That's a sexist saying. It was like the most sensitive, most careful fight I've ever seen, and it didn't mean anything. But we're here now. I have it, and he presents it. And you, as he presents it, I want you to roll a wisdom save. No, a constitution save. No, wisdom save, actually, yeah.
They both have the same modifier, +3.
Okay.
I got a dirty 20. It's 17 plus 3.
Okay, cool. Great. And Reader?
I got a 6.
Okay, so immediately, Willie, you're like, cool, great, I'm so glad you got it. And Reader, you just, at the same time, you are super mad. You don't know why, and you want the dagger.
Does that mean I go into a rage?
That's up to you. I don't want to. It could ignite your rage if you get that mad, but it's up to you. If
I'm trying to think of a way to say this without spoiling it. It isn't. It's more of. Is it a jealousy kind of a thing? Like it's like, oh, they got the dagger, and so I'm mad at them, or is it like a just generally angry?
you're just generally angry. You don't know why, because nothing happened to you. You're generally angry, and you want the dagger.
Okay, if it's a general anger and not like specifically going, like it's not focused on the dagger, then I might say rage, but not really gonna attack. Just kind of lunge at it.
Okay, I am gonna say roll initiative, all of us.
This'll be fun. Oh my god, I got a nat 20. But it's technically it's a 19 because I got a -1 for initiative.
Oh, that's so funny. But you still got a natural 20.
21.
Oh, no way. That's so funny. Okay, awkwardly enough, you go first.
I guess it kind of makes sense because I'm the first one to just lunge at it first.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, you go first, and I.
Sometimes things happen beyond your control, as if they have a life of their own. Choices you make, what appears to be right.
You know, what do you? How are you going to try and get this dagger away from Caesar?
Yeah, I might just have to. I might just be in a rage and just shove mostly, and just try like it's mine. Oh, I guess it is. If it's just general, then I might just be like, what would I be mad at? It's much easier on the main campaign. We have to honor the dead. Okay, why'd you have to kill that crow? And just kind of, I guess, directly at Wil-i, just punch.
Okay, it's fine. So you don't want to lunge for the dagger.
I'm trying to figure out if
the dagger. You want the dagger more than you want the dagger,
okay.
But you're still very angry. I don't know for some reason, but I don't think you punch Wil-i.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to think of some reason to be upset. But
sure.
Why do you have to judge Orr for what he can and cannot be upset about? Shove. Just grab the dagger. My dagger.
Okay. An opposed strength check. So a strength save, maybe? I think two. I'll do a strength save and you do a strength check. Ooh, not very good. Okay, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
Oh my goodness, yeah, you push him and you rip that dagger away, no problem. But I'm gonna say that's your action, that's your turn. It is Wil-i's turn now.
Am I able to tell that it's the Like from everything that has happened.
You totally could tell that it's from the dagger, just because you know from earlier, you know the stories that's been happening, and immediately you know that Reader's not like this, and it has to be from. And you felt the pull from the dagger yourself, but you just didn't give in.
And who was holding it before him?
Caesar.
Okay. Do they have initiatives as well?
Yeah. Or and Caesar are also in this initiative.
Okay. I want to grapple it away from Reader.
Okay.
And hand it back to Caesar.
Okay.
And say, like, run, like, get away. Like, create distance between the dagger and Reader. Because I'm hoping that he gets back to his normal self with, like everybody else did.
Sure. Caesar says, I can help him. I don't need to run. We can stop him. We just need to hold him down. We just need to hold him down, make sure he doesn't do anything crazy.
I'd give him a big bear hug and hold him.
A roll of grapple? Is that just strength on strength?
Yeah, it's strength versus strength. Would you get Reader?
21.
What did you get?
We don't need to talk about that, okay? We don't need to talk about that.
What did you get?
I got a 3 plus 3, so a big old 6.
So you try and give him a hug, and you kind of do, but you're...
It's a gentle one.
Now it's up to you, Reader, if you shake him off or not, but...
I may not do it too strong just because I don't want to do another strength check, but just to be like, it's my dagger.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
This guy clearly can't handle it. He can't even handle comms. Like,
I read it. It's okay. It's okay. You can have the dagger. You got it. It's yours. Just go in the wagon. We go in the wagon all together. Get out of this place, and we can deal with it.
I can take it further. I can run faster than this koala could. Let me take care of it. You're just trying to steal it back.
No. We're trying to keep it. We're trying to keep it safe. It's just okay. And Or's gonna go, and he's gonna roll a dexterity attack. And does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
It is a now roll a strength save because a giant net is consuming you. Yeah, a net is covering over you. So
that's the other woman in our party. Her name is Annette. No, I'm just kidding.
It could be if we need to use this constantly.
You
need to beat a DC 15.
14.
Ooh. Okay. So you get captured in this net, and then it's Caesar's turn, and he basically just picks you up and puts you in the wagon. He doesn't even have to roll for that. He just does it. And as he does, though, roll another wisdom save.
This is an unfortunate time to have like low wisdom but high strength. Huh. All right, 17.
So as he's holding you, he does cast remove. Not, it doesn't necessarily cast it, but it flows through him. His happiness, his joy, his kindness. It flows through his paws that he's holding you with. It allows you to take a moment to reflect on what just happened, what's going on, and what you actually want. And you know this isn't you, and so you kind of snap back into reality as you're taking off in the wagon. So as everybody's in the wagon, you're taking off, and you just hear as you're taking off, "I didn't get any tacos."
Like, I'm sorry, and then just try it through the net. Give him the free tacos, even though he probably can't get it now. But she's like, "Here you go. I'm sorry."
I'll use one of my wild shapes to disguise myself as someone else, and I'll go get you free tacos.
You guys head out of the town again. As you're heading out, you hear Caesar. You were right, mate. You okay? Now that we're away, it's commotion, and you good?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what came over me.
The dagger apparently brings hate and anger to the surface of even the littlest thought and just explodes it.
Yeah, you're probably wiser than I am. You're probably more smarter than me.
and he lets you out of the net, and he just gives you a massive hug, or gives you the hug, and and it just turns into another ending. Let's have a great hug time.
Group hug. When we do that, I wanna slip another coupon into the koala's pocket.
I'm gonna go back and get some tacos.
Check the expiration date, buddy. Though.
Yeah, true. You know what? I wish I got some tacos. And then as soon as she says that, like 20 tacos appear in the wagon.
Ooh.
It's
Oh
so good.
yeah, because everybody
Yeah.
gets a wish.
Did you genuinely not remember that?
Yeah, I was just like, wow, this koala is more powerful than I thought.
That's very funny.
I wanna rub my bracelet and be like,
So there's tacos there, really great tacos, because like she didn't want to just have them to eat them by herself, but she wanted to share them. She wanted to enjoy them with her friends and have a good time. And so they're really good tacos. And as always, towards the end of the day, you go to an undisclosed location, and again, Caesar leaves with the object. And again, if you want to roll investigation or insight or perception on what's going on, you're welcome to. If not, you don't have to. But at this point, you kind of do know. You know what? It's the fourth time you've been out. So I'm going to say at this point, especially with the tacos, and I just feeling like, he actually brings over his contact, and it is a toad. She basically looks like a toad, either wizard or witch, and she looks pretty attractive actually, pretty nicely dressed. Her face is a toad face, so it's not that great looking, but for a toad, she looks good. And he says, "This is Celeste, and she's our contact. She's a protector. She has a place where she hides these objects where they're safe and they're contained, and the animals that come with them sometimes that we've fought off so far, she basically traps them and holds them in a secure location. So I give them to her, and she's like, "Hi, nice to meet you."
Hello, friend.
howdy.
And you guys enjoy tacos, and she goes on her merry way, and you guys go on your merry way, and immediately after the tacos, everything goes black, and you guys get knocked out. You end up back at headquarters, and another job well done.
I ate so many tacos I passed out.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's the end of the episode. Good job, well done.
And with minimal collateral damage. I winked at the camera for those audio listeners.
So thank you all for listening. Thank you for being awesome, and thank you players for playing this fun game and being shenanigans. And I hope you had a good time. Don't forget to follow us at Rolling Across the Pond on Instagram, at Facebook, and basically anywhere else you can think of. If we're not there, we're there. Also, fan art, of course. Luke is definitely pouring that out on us. We want it. We love it. You can do that by emailing us at rollingacrossthepond.com or rollingacrossthepond@gmail.com, or go to our website and drop us a comment and whatnot at rollingacrossthepond.com. But overall, just rate us on iTunes and stuff like that. That really helps boost our ratings and the way people can see us and find us. Thanks. Bye.
Goodbye.